Hi ladies, and welcome back to Simply Mom Space. As you may or may not know, Simply Mom Space is not about your kids, it's about you, the mommy. Today's video is going to be a highly requested video. A lot of people are asking me, when you have no money, how do you make a budget? So the title of this video is How to Make a Budget When You're Broke. Simply as that. So let's jump right into it. Number one, the first thing you need to do is make a list of all your bills. You gotta know what you have to pay for and know how broke you really are. That's the goal with the budget, is to know how broke you are. Okay? It's to know where your money is going and what you're spending it on. So first you have to make a list of everything that is going out, what you have to really pay for. Make it. Don't be afraid. It's not so bad. It can't be that bad, basically. It's not life or death. Let's just say that. Grab a drink, maybe some Kool-Aid, whatever you can afford at this point. But you have to write it down. You gotta know where your money is going. Number two is kind of the scariest part, is to call your creditors. Because most people who don't have a lot of money probably have some debt. And the debt is probably eating up a lot of their money. And that's the reason why they have a problem. Either that or they got too much kids who are eating every single thing in their house. And every time they do groceries, for some reason, that's the time everybody wants to open the fridge. Why you want to waste my electricity today? Anyways, sidebar. But you do actually have to call the creditors. You have to call the people that you owe money. And you have to negotiate with them so that you can pay less on your debt, at least the minimum payment, so that you can get out of it, or you can at least take back control of your budget, whatever budget it may be. And some companies actually ask you to send you your budget, and to send you what you have coming in, and then they can reduce or create a payment plan based on that. That goes for electricity companies, for phone companies, for a lot of companies, because they'd rather get their money. So however you want to negotiate with them for them to get paid, they don't care. They just want you to pay them in the end. Number three is, now that you can get everything down to the minimum payment and that you know where your money is going, you have to create a budget. That's a budget. Your income, what's going out, that's your budget. It may not balance, it may not all come together, but you need to know. You got to know the truth. Before you can do anything, you must know the truth. If your husband or your boyfriend is cheating on you, you want to know. Because if you don't know, you're going to keep living that fantasy life, and then all of a sudden something's going to hit you in the face, and the girl's going to call you and say, I've been sleeping with your man. And then what you going to do then? That's what a budget is. A budget is to stop you from getting up. I've been sleeping with your man. In your finances. But that's really a budget. A budget stops all the surprises. It stops all the craziness from happening because you have a budget, you have a plan, you know where stuff is going. Even if, as I said, the budget doesn't balance, we'll work on that next. Number four is, you guessed it, make more money. Now, I'm not saying go get 4 jobs. No, but you can get creative. If you have kids, your girlfriend has kids, she works at night, why don't you watch her kids? I know you're like, Renee, you crazy? I work during the day. How can I watch another person's kid? Well, an extra mouth to feed, and if your girl's paying you $200, you good. That's a $200 extra in your pocket. You can do that. You can go and babysit somebody's child, somebody else's kid. If you have your grandmother who can watch your child, or your mom who can watch your child, you can go out and babysit somebody else's child. There are people who watch newborn kids for other families at night because the mom wants to sleep, and they can afford to pay $1,000 a month just to watch a baby at night. Now, it is going to take away time from your kids, but you can just continue this until you have all your bills paid for and you get back on your feet. You can garage sale hunt and sell stuff. You can go on Kijiji and find free things and resell them. That's a way to make money. You can go through your house, find the things that you really don't want or use, and you sell that and make more money. But the goal is to get creative. If you have a hobby and that you're passionate about, that you can spend some time doing, that can make you money, do it. Because right now we're all about building. We're trying to make ends meet. We're trying to build a future where you're not worried about money. Number 5 is priceless. Create an emergency fund. You might be looking at me right now going, emergency fund? I don't even have enough money to pay my rent. Well, when you do get enough money by doing all the other things I've been telling you to do, which is cut back on your bills by calling the company, to make sure that you have more money, to try and make a little bit more income. These are all things that you can use, and you take $20 to $50 out of the money that you make and put it in a savings account and don't touch it. When you reach $500, you have an emergency fund. When you reach $1,000, you have a really good emergency fund. And when you fix all your money and everything is okay and you feel better about yourself, life is good, don't go shopping. Save 3 months of expenses, and that is your emergency fund. So then you will never have to feel insecure about not having enough money. You will never feel broke again because you have some money saved. All of this is to take away that feeling that I'm broke. You will never feel it again. If you just implement those 5 tips that I just told you, you will feel so much better. Now, this will not happen overnight. This can take a year, and that's okay. It can take 3 years. That's okay, as long as you have a plan and you know where you're going. Anyways, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like and subscribe, and if you did like it, let me know. Leave a comment or follow me on social media. Anyways, I'm out.